Magic has existed since the very creation of the universe. Its presence has been woven into every fiber of the cosmos by the ancient primordials. Magic takes part in every aspect that the universe consists of. Life, death, the elements, and much more. Magic's extreme diversity allows it to manifest in any shape and form, creating and destroying planets, parallel worlds, and pocket dimensions. One would think that such omnipotent power cannot be contained or exploited, but as races and civilizations evolved, ways of utilizing magic were discovered. Some could tame the power with concentration and study, using mainly their mind. Others invented tools that made the harnessing and usage of magic much easier and less time-consuming. Many centuries ago, before the fall of the Mad Moon, the sapient races of our world had just begun to grasp magic and how it can be studied and used. Even individuals with exceptional intellect spend their entire lives to grasp even the most minuscule aspects of the arcane. But there was one who differed greatly from the rest, a scholar that possessed a mind sharper than anyone else's and a memory that seemed limitless. His name, at that time, was Garrel. Even during his childhood, the genius spellcaster could master spells that the wisest elders could barely comprehend. Garrel read and memorized one magical tome after another, forever sealing the knowledge within his mind. Upon reaching adulthood, the wizard was already feared and respected among his peers whom he would soon dismiss for not having even the smallest bit of his talent. The mage set out into the world, yearning its secrets and arcane knowledge. As luck would have it, Garrel eventually came across a civilization that was far more advanced than the one he left behind. In his homeland, Garrel and other scholars would study their craft in solitude, so his surprise was justified upon discovering a thing called a college, a place where the path of magic is taught to all of those who wish to pursue it. Garrel immediately admitted into the college, but the old clerk in charge of admissions misheard his name and instead wrote down Carl. At first, Garrel's emotions rivaled between confused and furious, but after a short while, he burst into laughter. Garrel was thinking that perhaps a new name would really fit his life-changing decision, and, more or less as a joke, took on his new persona of Carl. The time spent in college left Carl slightly underwhelmed. While happy to have access to new spells and incantations, he still far outclassed not only other students, but the teachers as well. Embracing his incredible talents, Carl eventually stopped looking for equals and instead reveled in being the best at what he does, eager to show off his superiority whenever possible. During one evening spent in the college library, Carl came across a scroll titled Sempiternal Cantrap. The old piece of papyrus contained vague information about what appeared to be an immortality spell. Being the genius that he is, Carl easily deciphered the scroll's riddles and read between its lines, filling in any gaps with the knowledge he already had. After a night of struggling, he had mastered the secrets of longevity and granted himself eternal life. Centuries passed, and the protege wizard achieved many feats and amazed the most revered spellcasters. The Hidden Council agreed unanimously to promote him to the status of Magus. From that, he once again changed his name and now referred to himself as Arsenal Magus, thinking that it fits his amazing selection of destructive spells. As time went on, the Arsenal Magus acquired more and more knowledge, breaking the boundaries of impossibility. Seeing himself as an entity beyond the mortals of his world, the Magus sought a new title, one that would truly reflect his undisputable might. Now known as the Invoker, the Supreme Sorcerer believes that the world can no longer offer him any more power, thus robbing him of what once was his only purpose. He uses his powers now to show off his awe-inspiring superiority. The Invoker believes that a being that witnessed the shards of the ancients descend upon the world and lives to tell about it does not need any justifications for simple self-indulgence.